Bonjour everyone, this is Wes Wilson from the Lacoudere Ojibwe College, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to use Chromebooks. So first off, I just want to introduce myself. I am an LCO College alumni. I graduated in 2015 with my associate in human services. I then went to Southern Wesleyan University and got my bachelor's in human services. I minored in psychology. I actually just started my master's in counseling at the University of Wisconsin Superior this fall semester. So just got my first official semester of grad school out of the way. So I'm very happy about that. Um, I have been working for the college since 2018. I do a lot of different hats here for the college. I do career development, internships, transfer. I also help with the emergency aid program, the CTE, career technical ed, and then I do some grant management as well. Part of the programs that I manage here include a laptop loan program. We have Microsoft tablets, Lenovo kind of computers, but we also have some Chromebooks. And so I just wanted to kind of walk through that piece real quick and, be able to share a few different tips on how to make the most out of your Chromebook experience. So first off, what are Chromebooks? Chromebooks are a high quality laptop that is actually, quite a bit less in price. Some of the benefits of Chromebooks are, again, they are less expensive. The average cost is about $150 to $300, which when you're talking about the world of laptops, that is not an incredibly high amount. They're fast because there's no internal processing unit inside the computer. It all runs on a cloud, and so there it doesn't get slowed down by a bunch of storage or data or anything. It typically keeps its speed. It's also app based, so things like Word or PowerPoint, things like different apps that you can think of actually integrate very well into the Google Chromebook, and those apps can be downloaded from like the Play Store and onto a cloud software that works really well. Some of the challenges for Chromebooks is there is no internal storage. So if you're anything like me, I like to save everything to my desktop and then I have access to it. I know right where to find it. With Google Chromebook, you have to think outside the box a little bit. It won't necessarily save to your desktop, but it will save to something like a Google Cloud, Google Storage, that type of thing. And as long as you have a good file system in place to make sure things stay organized, it is a very good alternative. It's less capable with Microsoft programs, unfortunately. We've run into challenges before where there's maybe an online version of Word and kind of more like which might not have the same features as the offline downloaded version. And then the other challenge is it does have limited offline features. So if you are looking to do a lot of work off the web and then kind of log on as you need it, I would recommend going with something else. But if you are looking for something, you have good Wi-Fi, and you're looking for something cheap, and you're looking for something that's fast and something that's high quality, a Chromebook might just be your option. So a few tips for using Chromebook. There is a slot on the side of most Chromebooks to use an SD card, and almost all Chromebooks come with a URL or a flash drive storage here. So those, if you use an SD card, if you use a flash drive, that can be a good alternative. So say, hey, I just need to do some work on this Chromebook and then I'm going to transfer my files. You can just start saving Word documents. You can start saving SD, whatever sort of things that you're working on onto this flash drive. And that'll kind of work as your backup, desktop, that kind of thing. Another tip on it is using the Google Share features, using a lot of those kind of SharePoint type things where you're able to save all of your work onto a cloud. This will give you access to your documents, but it will also give others access, those who you decide to share. So say you're working on a group project, you're working in one of the classes, and you need others to collaborate on this paper. Being able to share that document can help work in real time with other people. So that is one tip. Utilize that feature. Using third-party DNS Basically, that equates to, every computer kind of has its own server, and there are pros and cons. If you can, this software makes it pretty easy to create your own server in your computer. Um, I could give you the steps on how to do that, and in another kind of if you want to follow up individually. But basically, there's pros and cons. A DNS might be able to give you a little more freedom to do things on your computer, and it might also speed up your computer in certain ways. There are pros and cons to it. But yeah, if you want more information, please follow up. Chromebook oversees multiple projects at once. So there is a cool feature in Chromebook. You can click a button and you can see all the different projects you're working on all at the same time. There are similar features in other laptops, but Chromebook makes it super easy. And especially if you have a touchscreen component, zoom out, click the project you're working on, go right there. Makes transitioning screens a little bit easier so that you don't have to spend a lot of time muddling through whatever windows you have open. It's just all open at once. Tip number 5 is using the Chromebook apps. There are a lot of great apps available to Chromebook that might not be available to other, other things. So, for example, Google Hangouts, that's one. You kind of have the access to make phone calls or text messages. Google Mail syncs up very well. The Google Drive, things like YouTube, things like Microsoft Word or Google Docs. I believe that's actually the correct one here. So there is a lot of different options available through the Google App Store, and it makes your function of a Chromebook much, much easier. So don't just settle. Don't just be like, well, boy, this doesn't have anything on it. I can't do anything. Do some investigation. Look up those apps, download them, and it'll make your experience so, so much better. Using screenshots to save and share projects. There is a neat feature. Most laptops have this feature. Most people don't know how to use it, but if you click, I think it's Command Control Shift F12, it'll take a screenshot of whatever you need to save. So for example, I'm working, I just paid a bill and I need that confirmation number. You can do that screenshot feature and it'll capture that into an image, which you can save on your drive, save for your files, share with other people. And so that way you're able to document anything you need. It doesn't just get lost in the cyberspace, but you can kind of save what you're working on through the use of a screenshot here. And then tip number 7 is Google Chrome comes with a lot of perks. There's subscriptions, things for free, kind of a free trial based thing. If you sign up for Google Chromebook, you get an automatic 100 gigabytes of Dropbox storage, which is a lot of space. If you are a computer software person, maybe you might need a little more, but if you are just a normal person, like, just a normal college student, that is well over what you need. That extends to 12 months, and then once you get to that 12-month mark, you're going to have to resubscribe to get additional gigabytes. There is also 100 gigabytes offered through Google One, which is more of a Google version of Dropbox. Also gives you a lot of space, a lot of things to work with. And then also Google Chrome offers 3 months of Disney Plus, so that's kind of fun, revisit some of those childhood classics and some of those good movies that are out there too. So anyways, that is a good thing. I grabbed some of these tips off of the site, androidcentral.com. It kind of gives you some good suggestions for Google Chrome here. So anyways, the last thing on the agenda here I just wanted to run through was a quick video. This guy gives a good kind of description of some of the functions, some of the differences of Google Chrome. So we're just going to go ahead and click the video. I'll go ahead and present it for you. And then we'll go ahead and call her a day.
Hi, I'm Raymond, and today I'm going to show you how to set up and navigate your new Chromebook. First, let's set it up. Before you begin, you'll need your Google account username and password, along with internet access. If you don't have a Google account, go to google.com/accounts to create one. Make sure your Chromebook is plugged in, and then press the power button. Once your Chromebook turns on, you'll see on-screen instructions that ask you to choose your language and network, and then sign in with your Google account. Now you'll choose your profile picture. You can always come back and update this later. Now that you're all set up, I'll show you the basics of navigating your new Chromebook. This is your desktop. Your Chromebook's desktop does not include icons. On the bottom of the desktop, you'll see what's called the shelf. This is where you can access apps that are pinned or currently running. On the bottom right, next to your profile picture, is the status tray, which contains quick access to your settings. On the bottom left, you'll see a circle icon. This is the Apps Launcher. To view all of your apps, click the App Launcher and then the All Apps icon. To create a folder of your apps, just drag one app onto another, like so. And for easy access, you can pin them to the shelf by two-finger clicking and selecting Pin to Shelf. To view your Chromebook status and settings, open the status area by clicking your profile picture on the bottom right. From the status area, you'll find your networks, battery life, settings, and more. There's also a question mark icon, which is the Get Help app. Here, you can search for help articles within Chromebook. To change your settings, click Settings. You can search for what you want to change, like wallpaper. Let's go through some touchpad and keyboard tips to help you navigate your Chromebook. Use two fingers and move them up or down to scroll. To right-click, do a two-finger click. For a map of keyboard shortcuts, press Ctrl, Alt, and question mark. Depending on which key you hit, you'll see the corresponding shortcut. That's it. You're all set to start using your new Chromebook. For more information on getting started, visit
All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for jumping on here today. I know we didn't have many students show up, so we're doing this as more of a video here. But if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out. I am always available and always supporting our community and our students. So if you want to give me an email, it is wwilson@lco.edu, or you can reach out at 920-212-7555. So wwilson@lco.edu or 920-212-7555. You can connect with me. I'd be more than happy to walk you through individually. If you have more questions, please feel free to follow up. Miigwech, Gigwagmin, and have a good day.